Well, I'm back this morning for another run at it. It looks awful good, and it'll be as good as it ever looks. Well, it was sure enough muddy here yesterday. I couldn't justify staying. Let's see what this has got a back on it or not. It doeth. It's a stemmer. I'll take a stemmer. Like one of them Elk River deals, they always square the back of the rock off, or they don't never dress it up. They work off the edge of the rock, obviously. 9 out of 10 will be. Or Elk River will be like that from here. It's a good looking point though. I get her cleaned up. Keep on looking. You gotta appreciate walking up on something like that. I'm hoping the very tip's there, but who knows? We'll find out. I believe it is. Yepers. Would you agree? I know when there's a tip there because I found so many without one. I know what they look like. Alright. I'll keep looking, see what else I can muster up from inside this sloppy field. It's been as you can see, it's just a sod that's been busted up. It's about 4 inches or so of it, maybe a little more. But anyway, it underneath that it's just still hard packed where it hadn't been plowed in probably 3 years, I don't guess. And you can imagine about 6 inches of rain on this 4 or 5 inches of sod with that hard pack under it. It's just like putting perimeters around my island in my kitchen and pouring it full of water and adding a little dirt to it. That's the way it was yesterday, just soup. And anyway, I found the one that I found and just kept on moving. After I made the decision to get out of the field, I didn't try to walk easy, and I was sinking up to my knees before I ever got out of the field. Oddly enough, it's firmed up quite nicely within 24 hours, which is surprising, you know, but we had a lot of sun and a lot of wind yesterday that evaporated right smart of it. Still getting a little muddy, not much. Let's keep looking. Got another one sticking out right here. It's not going to be a fine piece, I don't think. I'm just hoping it'll be there. It's mostly there. I'm 95% roll. Maybe like 98%. Either way, I'll take a little thing. A little bottleneck. A little warped like me. There it is. Keep looking. You see that? Can you see that right there is real muddy? Wet. That right there was probably underwater yesterday. That'd be my guess. And I would have never seen it because it's still got silt on top of it. It ain't perfect, but still, I just want to point that out to you. Sometimes rain will hurt you as bad as it'll help you, you know, if it gets too much at one time. I was glad to be able to see that though. I'll take it. Oh, it's a bee after me. There's a notch. It looks kind of funky up here at the tip. Oh man, that's going down in there. That's going down in there, I'm telling you. I ain't touched the tip yet, I don't think. Oh man, this could be killer. Wow. Check that out. I was actually making my way back to my truck to leave this field for now. And just happened over that, which you can see it was plenty ahead. Wow, that's a good corner notch, I believe. I say it's good. It's gonna have its crudeness about it, but all in all, it's gonna be a good artifact. Pretty decent shape. Awesome. It's so bright I can't even see my lens to see if it's dusty. That's what I was seeing that made the tip look kind of funky. Awesome. I switched over to the old stomping grounds to walk some more of this. Like a little artifact. I'll keep looking. Killer tip right there. Let's hope it's got a good base on it. I think there's a notch right there. Come on, baby. Oh, it's there. It's heavy. Ace of spades. I'll take that. It's heavy, I told you. But it's heavy and complete. I'd rather take that as light and broken. Awesome. Well, let's do the reveal together. I flipped this one out from a distance to see if it's flint. After I flipped it out, it looks like it may be an artifact. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. See, all I seen was that tip right there. Pretty decent. Should have hit a little bit better. It'll look good cleaned up. Well, that's a beautiful Harrodsburg chert. It's all there. Come on, baby, be there. Oh, dang it. Man, it's still beautiful. Well, I finally got a hunt in that Sidekick. I'll show you this old stomping ground stuff first. Of course, got blunts, and here's a square knife, tool type deal. I'll just lay these out. See them. See one that I kicked out with a stick. It's got Cortex on it. Pretty cool point. Dana type, I guess. Shame on the big sandy Harrodsburg. But it is what it is. Still pretty material. I get them wet. Sometimes they look better and sometimes they don't look as good. When that dries, it'll dry like a darker pink. Not hardly as burgundy, but it's still on the burgundy side. I'm seeing this one on video. And Nice heavy duty point. I mean, it's a heavy duty one too. Broad nearly as it is wide. And then this piece here, of course, I still hadn't got the whole sight looked. I just actually I wore out today. I used to could go all day long and not ever think about it, but anymore, you know, it'll slip up on you. And these are the things I found at the Sidekick. It's a thin piece right there. Awesome. A knife. It's in here, I believe the bottleneck Benton. No, not that one. It's a different one. I believe this is the Elk River. This one is the bottleneck Benton. It's Kirby. This is one I found yesterday. The only one I found yesterday. It was just too muddy. That gets on my nerves anymore. Seen me find this one on the way out. I called it a Kurt Corner notch, and it may be, but it also could pass for a Motley too. Got some awesome material on it. Let's turn this light on right here. If I can. Yeah, I must stop recording. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to turn the light on for this piece right here. It's a cool piece of material. It's got some crazy inclusion in it right there. Anyway, I was glad to find that. Pretty piece. And this big sandy right here is awesome. I didn't realize what it was made of until I got to cleaning it up, and the cleaner I made it, the prettier it got. It's awesome right there. It's a real translucent piece of material, that's for sure. I can't get it in the camera like I want it to. It's an awesome piece. Banded. It's killer. Alrighty then. I might go back and see if I can't scrounge out a few more, but I've done good. You've seen the big sandies I found more stomping grounds, and I still hadn't hardly got it all walked yet. I got the better part of it walked, so that ain't bad for scratching it 4 inches deep. And, of course, it been walked half to death over the last decade, especially. Anyway, I've done good. I'm pleased. Thank you for watching.